Hi kids, my name is Ryan Rutledge. I'm a sergeant with the Renton Police Department. I appreciate you spending time with us today. We're going to do a story time. I picked out a book for you guys that was special to my kids growing up when they were little, and I used to read to them all the time. The title of the book is Scooby-Doo and the Disappearing Donuts. I know most people out there like donuts, right? Right. Scooby-Doo and the Disappearing Donuts by Gail Herman. Rummy, Scooby-Doo rubbed his tummy, and he looked into the donut store. His friends looked too. Doodles Donuts, Shaggy read the sign. Let's go inside. If you guys can see, there's a picture of Doodles the dog. And what you could do through the story is count how many times you see Doodles. At the very end, I'll tell you how many times she was in the pictures. Hi, I'm Dora, said the owner. Hello, said Fred. I'm Fred, and these are my friends, Daphne, Velma, Shaggy, and Scooby-Doo. We would like some donuts, said Shaggy. Rummy, Scooby said. In a flash, Shaggy and Scooby-Doo gobbled down dozens of donuts. Velma and Daphne laughed. Hey, leave some for us, Fred joked. Your dog sure loves donuts, Dora said, just like my doggy Doodles. I guess that's why they call the shop Doodles Donuts, Velma said. Make sure you're counting. A few days later, the gang came back for more donuts, but the shop looked different. Dora was packing everything up. She was closing Doodles Donuts. I have a big problem, she told the gang. Donuts have been disappearing. Dora sighed. Every night I put the donuts in a bin in the back room, and in the morning the donuts are gone. Last night I stayed late, Dora said, and I spotted a huge, scary creature covered in fur. It was digging around the bin, eating my donuts. A monster? Scooby asked. And in this picture, see if you guys can find the sprinkly donut that's hidden. Does anybody see it? Point it out. Good job. How can I stay open? Dora asked. The monster will come back, and who knows what could happen. Velma stepped forward. We'll help, Velma told Dora. We'll stay at the donut shop tonight, Fred said. We'll find out the truth about this monster, Daphne added. Stay in the shop tonight, Scooby shook his head. Roll Ray, Scooby added. That goes double fudge donuts for me, said Shaggy. Please stay, Dora begged. You can have all the free donuts you can eat. Okay, Scooby agreed. That goes triple chocolate donuts for me, said Shaggy. That night, the gang stayed at the shop. Scooby and Shaggy slurped down donut after donut. Finally, Shaggy yawned. He was tired from eating. We might as well hide now, good buddy, he told Scooby. They closed their eyes to nap. Roar! A loud shriek woke them up. Zoinks! It was awful. It's coming from the back room, Velma said. Like, Scoob and I will explore the front, Shaggy said. Velma, Fred, and Daphne raced to the back room. Scooby and Shaggy slipped out the front. It was dark. Shaggy could barely see. "Scooby," he whispered. But Scooby was gone. Shaggy had to find the rest of the gang. He had to tell them that Scooby disappeared. Shaggy gulped. He tiptoed around the side of the building. All at once, a giant, furry monster leapt out. "Monster!" Shaggy shouted. Somewhere he heard Scooby shout, "Monster!" The gang rushed over. Velma turned on her flashlight. Shaggy gazed at the big, furry creature. Scooby gazed at the big, furry creature. "Scooby?" said Shaggy. "Reggie?" said Scooby. "You each thought the other was the monster," Fred explained. "It was so dark you couldn't see," Daphne said. "And that gives me an idea," Velma exclaimed. "Come on, I know who the real monster is." She led the others out back. Roar! The shriek grew louder. Then they saw it. Huge, furry, scary. Velma switched on the floodlights. "Roodles?" said Scooby. "You're right," said Shaggy. "It's Dora's dog Doodles," Daphne said. "The monster wasn't big and scary at all." "What's going on?" asked Dora. She had just come by to check on the gang. "Doodles is the monster," Velma explained. "The moonlight and the shadows just made her look like a monster," Fred added. "Good job," said Dora. "Now I think I could keep my shop open. How can I thank you?" The gang grinned. Scooby rubbed his tummy. "Keep making those donuts," Fred said. "And we could keep eating the donuts," said Shaggy. "Scooby-Dooby-Doo," Scooby barked. Now, did you guys keep track of how many times you saw Doodles, the dog, throughout the book? Can you guys yell out some numbers? How many do you think? All right, well, I'll give you the answer. The book said 12 times you should have saw Doodles the dog. Well, again, I want to thank you guys. That was Scooby-Doo and the Disappearing Donuts. I appreciate you coming to spend story time with us at the Renton Police Department. I know it's hard not being in school, seeing your friends, but keep working hard and keep your reading. Bye. All right, which one's your favorite? Thanks again, guys.